It's the Cable
I'm gonna grab the LED and try and wheel these salvagers. That's what I'm gonna do. I know I was talking about attacking, but that was wrong of me, and I apologize. All right, LED and Ballista. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, my favorite apple brandies, you can like taste a little bit of the core, like they're using like the whole ass apple, and you can tell. It just reminds me of autumn. It reminds me of harvesting apples on a friend's orchard or my grandparents' orchard. I had a lot of apple orchards in my childhood. But yeah, every fall we'd go help people out and do some cidering and stuff. Maybe set some aside to make some hard cider with. Huh. Well, what do I do with all this then? Maybe the smuggler's copter. The escape from the catacombs is kind of cool. You could like crack the LED and just like flashback the catacombs. Cool idea. I don't know how often it would come together, how often it would happen. Kind of like the top. I kind of like the talisman. Oh, City Traders business, sure. I'm gonna do the planisphere here. If you somehow get the salvagers loop going, having a planisphere in play could make it an infinitely large creature. Oh, my hot nudes are almost here. Thinking about the Cauldron complete. Thinking about the Displacer Kitten. Let's take the Cauldron. Thinking about Relic, Upheaval, Touch the Spirit Realm. Maybe Heath is reasonable. Oh, phew. The City of Traders is actually good. Well, if it lets me play the Salvagers a turn sooner and the Salvagers gets to win, then that's just free real estate right there. Hey, my top came back. This is an exciting start. We're going to want as many Trinket Mage style effects as we can possibly get here. Probe cycles for free, which I dig. Starting town is fixing. I probably just want a reprieve, Maybe Containment Priest is where it's at. Just a little bit of creature-based interaction. Hell yeah. There's a lot going on here. Ancient Tomb, Skull Clamp, Stoneforge Mystic, and Solitude, all being awesome. I think I'm going to grab the Stoneforge, because we already have that Cauldron complete. What's No Holds Barred mean in this context? Unbalanced. They have a lot of combos, a lot of 2-card combos that aren't in the typical cube. Like Time Vault is perhaps the most busted. A lot of CEDH stuff is in this one. Oh, we got the Academy this time. Demonic Consultation Oracle, we trophied with earlier. How goes the cube? We've been having fun. Been having a pretty reasonable day. Yeah, where were you last draft, Academy? What the fuck? Ooh, so this Urza Saga is really, really good here, because it can find the LED to make sure that I can combo off. Deck's starting to look good. Starting to look good. Clarion Conqueror, rest in peace, and Makti all fuck up my combo. We're gonna grab Candelabra. Plays well with the Saga and the Academy, Nice. Trinket Mage. Trinket Mage will help us find the Ballista. Urza Saga will help us find the LED. The ability of Ranger Captain Vias to silence the opponent on the turn that you want to salvagers is kind of cool. I almost dig that. Also looking at Memory Jar and Talisman of Dominance. Interesting. Thought about the probe there. What am I most looking for? Moxen, cantrips. 3-mana Tez would be kind of cool. Ranger Captain also gets Ballista. That's a good point. Hey, the Ancient Tomb came back. Nice. The Soul Cauldron is also excellent here. If they answer my Salvagers or my Ballista, then the Soul Cauldron can just, give me that half of the combo, whatever the missing part is. Nice. Chromatic Star is excellent. That was a really good wheel. All right, my food's here. So it's not Black Lotus, which would have been the literal best thing to get, because that also would have been another combo piece with Auriok Salvagers. I am clearly very happy with a Mox in my Tolarian Academy deck. Oh, man. I stubbed my foot because I was running, and it hurts like the bejeebus. It hurts so much. Let's grab Urza here. The Mother of Runes as a Ranger Captain grab would be kind of cool, but I think Urza fits what we're doing here quite quite well. That's why you never run. That's fucking smart. That's smart as shit. I'm such a fool. The Philia is kind of a combo with Containment Priest. And then Twister would be a nice way to rebuy stuff if stuff gets answered. We're just going to grab Mox Diamond. Really good with the Saga and the Academy, right? Just more Moxen. So the Manifold Key works with Candelabra as a draw engine with top. I think that's enough for me to grab it here. With Paradoxical Outcome, I want cards that basically cast it by themselves. So we'd grab the Grim Monolith earlier. If we got like Mana Vault, then I'd be more interested in it. I don't like it with like a couple of Moxen. Well, Lantern's another one to rebuy with the Salvagers. I do want this Archive. Frenzied Gadgeteer with the Salvagers. Gives you infinite clues. Hey Doom, how's it going? Teferi's very good here. Let's give Doomwaker a shout out, huh? No, I'm not interested with the thing that you liked, Tabs. I liked the thing that I drafted. Aww. Yeah, almost like a random oust in here, but I'm gonna grab this Karn. Pretty good chance I play this Ugin, actually. God, my foot fucking hurts. Ranger does only get Ballista. Ballista is an important combo piece in the deck. It does also sack to silence the opponent. It might get cut because the Teferi's doing the silence aspect too. Fucking bank error in your favor. I got 2 fucking Rice Krispie bars. Two Rice Krispie bars, no fork. The perfect meal. You ever have that happen when you're like staying at a hotel and you order delivery or something and it shows up without utensils and you're just like, oh, good. Perfect. I'll just eat this spaghetti by hand, I guess. It's another silence effect. We might be really good against counters, huh? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a fork. Deck building is kind of like the worst time for your food to show up. It's like all commentary, no dead time to shovel food into your stupid face. So a lot of the cards that I like here are in consideration of the Salvagers combo. Like Lion Sash, you get all the activations you want. Planisphere, when you're looping, gets like infinitely large. You can move around to other creatures, so they all get large. Gadgeteer is going to let you draw through your deck. Ballista just kills. Kappa Cannoneer gets infinitely large. Yeah, it's got buttered noodles with steak. And some extra shredded cheese. Parmesan shavings. And pepper flakes. I really like cheese, if you couldn't tell. I think Voice of Victory is going to be a sideboard card. Same as the Containment Priest. I think we can cut Jar here. It's probably wrong, but I'm going to cut the Brainstorm. Astronomy Manchin. Maybe I will cut the Lion Sash. It is a backup grab for if we've drawn the Cauldron Complete, though. It probably belongs. Could cut Portable Hole, but it is one of my few removal spells. Few pieces of interaction. I think I dig it. Could cut Ugin. The Academy is the main way to ramp out the Ugin. But we have Urza here, too. I have a backup grab for the Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, the Planisphere. Another beautiful mana base. Well done, Magic Online. Yeah, I think this deck is much better than our last artifact deck. We'll see how it plays out. I don't think you should be auto-playing Talongate. Like, I don't think it should be a question why I'm not playing it. Basically, decks that can tutor for Talongate with like something like a Crop Rotation or Nether Reliquary or whatever it is. Those decks can make use of it like in a timely fashion, like when it's relevant, they're going to see it, right? Because they've got the ways of tutoring it out. If you're just playing it in your deck, you are making your mana base worse. That's a real cost. And if it doesn't solve any problems for your deck, then there's no real reason to do that. Could just cast Ugin next turn. Mighty tempting. Yeah, I'll give you the link. Yeah, I spent a day going over the changes before they were announced the first time, so I'm not I'm not gonna go through all of them. Now, do I want to respin and leave City on top? I think so. Guess I was supposed to downtick there. Yeah, they need to have a pretty good turn here. Ugin comes with so much loyalty. If I was for sure on them having Natural Order and Green Sun, then maybe I'd play Priest. I feel like the green decks don't necessarily do that these days. I'm just going to run it back. Well, I have defeated my nudes. My hot nudes. Here in front of everybody. They gave me fucking 2 Rice Krispie bars. They're fucking huge. I'll eat one. A little dessert. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Themier Sanguine, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 67 months. So I can't quite to Fairy. Maybe I should crack the Chromatic Star. Meh. Because I can't tap the star for color, for white mana and for the... I'll just pass. What's the best things in green apart from Cradle? Strip Mine Locks. Nadu. Time Walk Recursion. You notice that some of these are a little reliant on blue. I always forget this thing gets a counter when you draw your 3rd card each turn. It's wild. I'm gonna just pass it, Not a bad little turn, for my opponent here. I'm kind of curious. This Applejack's pretty good. It's certainly sip-worthy. I am a little curious what it tastes like mixed. Ooh, oh my. I think Steel Cutter is going to be the next hit here. Heck of a card, that Ugin. Yeah, right? Really hard for some colors to deal with. I'm so close to liking this hand, If we had a blue source for the Gadgeteer, it'd be pretty strong, actually. We'll just be able to play it, dump a bunch of stuff into play. Academy would have gotten me a lot of mana here, but then you're like dependent on the top finding you action. Whereas the Saga is just a lot of action. Well, the Mach D is very annoying. It actually inhibits my ability to combo because I can't loop LEDs if the LED comes in play tapped. Portable hole is my best answer. Huh. I guess walking ballista is an answer, I have to decide between LED for the potential future combo or a Mox here. And just like have a Mox. Oh, that's quite pleasant. That's dangerous. Dangerous is the word for that. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Snap, Snap, Snap. Thanks for the sub, the 54 months. Another one in the bag. You don't need to tap LED? Oh yeah, that's a good point, you don't. I knew that. I've like cracked it after tapping it to Urza before, however many times. Silly me. Well, hate that. We do have a couple of 6s. I'm worried about a single parallax wave ruining my life here. Turtle to finish him off. Yeah, I'm drawing a 3-minute 2/3 next turn, though. Yeah, another one with some hate bears. Hey, bear. Mokti chumping is a good sign. Sir Barrington doesn't appreciate the term hate bear. Correct. Sir Barrington doesn't like the term hate bear. He does, however, love it. No, he's not a self-hating bear. So we need any artifact at all next turn. Or planes would let me get there with the ranger. Oh, it's just lethal. Alright, cool. I have basically no answers to that Clarion. I need to have like Academy in play and then play Ugin, I guess. It'd be interesting to see how that game played out if I had... Well, I guess the Talon Gates does come in, Whenever you get Talon Gates, I'm going to cut Ancient Tomb. Might not have the life here. It's just a way to get their hate bear off the board for a turn and let me do some stuff. If we'd stacked our Cannoneer... Actually, that wouldn't have worked, right? I died the turn that I played the Gadgeteer. I guess I just needed to stack it. The only way that I would have stacked it differently is if I knew that they were going to play that 3-drop, the Clarion Hum. If I was going to leave the Turtle on top, the only reason I would have done that is if that's what I put them on. Kind of close, huh? Kind of close to a hand. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't expecting the Stoneforge to live. They have a lot of clean answers. We do have Ballista and LED, and a lot of ways to tutor for them. Trinket Mage and Urza Saga and things of that ilk. It's going to keep me from getting my turtle down here. If I rip LED, I will make just the largest Kappa Cannoneer you've ever seen in your life. Right? Yeah, we've got like that mocks the cantrips, or not mocks. The sphere, chromatic star. We got a chromatic star in here. We're gonna see a Lauren activation. Ah, we've got a Kappa Cannoneer down. It's pretty hard to answer. Maybe it'll be easier if both players drew a card. Nice. That's a good sign when Plunder is not spitting out treasures. Streetlight's so good. You love Scott Knight? Hell yeah. I wish I could schedule my tastes, you know? So I was always doing the same thing every week. The attack could be a balance. It could also be like a regular Wrath, and they're just trying to sneak damage in beforehand, and like taking extra damage. Against Boros doesn't make any sense. They could also just be like trying to get me to lock with the Salvagers. They can finish it off, that sort of thing. And into the Kappa. With Bolt in the Kappa. Fair enough. The meme playlist is your favorite. What does it say about you, right? I'm in the mood for the meme playlist every once in a while. I think I would need a few more of these before we got there tonight. This is good. Always fun to find a new bottle you like. Laird and Company. Around 1760, George Washington discovered this unique beverage, asked for and received the Laird family recipe, and introduced Applejack to the Virginia colony. It was first made by William Laird in Monmouth, New Jersey in 1698. Jesus. Thanks, George. Yeah, right? There's a few founding fathers that did a bit of that. Ben Franklin brought Parmesan cheese to the Americas. A little bit worried about the opponent just playing Scarlet and clearing all my shit. It's an interesting fucking decision. Tom versus Ranger. Only 343 hours of Caleb this year. Gotta pump those numbers up. Yeah, pump it real good. Hey, Corthian. You hope drafting fucked up shit's gone well? Pretty well. Pretty well overall. We started off with a a trophy with blue-black, and then we scrub-a-dubbed with a terrible artifact deck, and now we have a very good artifact deck. And we're playing against the great Pascal Maynard. Do we let them have the Karn? Hey, Gizmow, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 34 months. With 364 hours watched in 2025, I deserve some Bezo bucks? Hell yeah. Lion Sash, Solitude. Setting up keep stop here in case I want to draw a top. Yeah, next turn we can go top plus Cauldron Complete, exile everything. Your top 3 this year, Caleb, Spike, and Canister. I'll cheers that. That is some fantastic fucking company to be in, if I do say so. You sent 1,932 chat messages this year. How many of them were worth it? Well, it should be 1933 now, right, JRC? And to answer your question, every single one. The Clarion Conqueror and Mox Pearl is not a combo. I gotta spell it correctly. Just giving some tips. 10 steps ahead. Oh, man, he really had my number. Oh, but the broadside is also turned off by Clarion. Amazing. So this is 8 damage, put me to 7. Don't love all that. I think I'm fucked. That's what I think. Did I remember to draft balance? I did not! Kind of feels like I'm super dead if this is the attack, What are my favorite pre-modern decks? I've been thinking about doing a pre-modern stream. We just had that big tournament in Europe. The last few tournaments I've played in, I played Elves and I played Black-White Control. Does the cube need more interaction? No, I mean, you have to want to draft them. Artifacts typically plays less interaction because it has to invest a lot of cards into like what it's doing. The games that I'm losing here, I'm mostly just losing to Clarion Conqueror, right? The first trophy I had of the night, I played against 2 Boros decks. Banned? Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you know nothing. No, but you know that you know nothing, which means you know more than me, because I don't even know that I know nothing. God damn it! Chat beat me again! Socrates! Yeah, get those cards. You deserve it. The only thing you know is that Socrates knows nothing. Oh, shit. So your Socrates is equal. Why didn't I think of that? I think I'm going to tutor up Expedition map here. I'm set up to go grab Academy later. Oh, Socrates was an Uggo? Well, I do think less of him now. That's alright. I was more of an Archimedes fan anyway. Well, that sucks. How many fiery confluences am I going to face in one fucking league? That's what I want to know. And also, can I have my island back? See about LED versus Ballista. God damn it. Eight more turns. Let's fucking go. When it comes to the pronunciation of names, especially names in old dead languages, you can trust me. I have an English degree, and that's pretty useful in these things. I did say his name in English, after all. Hey, Pokelucky, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing that Prime. Is Greek dead? Regular Greek is not dead. Ancient Greek is certainly dead. A little sneak attack going on over there, huh? You'd think a bull parade would be something celebratory, something to be happy about. Oh, we can actually combo next turn, can't we? Let's do that. Sorry, it took me a bit to realize that top could be quite good for me here. Literally just realized, like, wait a minute, hold on. We just need the salvagers to be the second card down. So we'll put you on top. So we'll draw the candelabra. And then that chromatic star in my bin. is going to be the hero of the tale. Buckle up, kids! Wee! 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 This would be a lot better if we had that Cannoneer in play, huh? How much mana am I going to need? All of it? All of the mana in the universe? We need enough mana to draw until we hit Ballista. And then win with Ballista. Tell the opponent what I intend to do. I have chat turned off for non-friends. Too bad I don't have a way to sack the Candelabra. That'd be a cool loop. Oh, you've never seen Salvager combo before? Yeah, it's a little intensive. It's a little intensive. Hey, Riloon, thanks for the sub. The 36 months there. I guess I got sick of watching me combo. I'm still ahead on time. Little Containment Priest, little Lion Sash. We'll cut Planisphere and maybe... Oh, I don't know. Ranger Captain, I guess. Or maybe Portable Hole. Did Fairy shut something off? I think they just weren't looking at chat, and they just, like, were waiting for me to do something impressive before they scooped. They're like, well, that answers my 7/7 good enough. Wait until the clocks are equal. Oh, that's fun, Spawn. I don't hate that. You're like, I'm going to take some use of your clock, but just enough. just enough to make this a fair fight. You would have F6 and gotten a snack. Totally reasonable. Totally reasonable. Olive switch with American cheese. How dare you? How dare you? Well, foot. Kind of regardless what they take, the hand gets a lot worse. Can you edit the clocks? Nah. So with an untap effect like Manifold Key and top, you can kind of build your own draw engine. So we're going to hold priority. That's control on my keyboard. Activate. Untap. I hate that the top option is yield to all. It's like just never a button that I want to click ever. Anyway, and then you'll draw 2 cards. One of them is the top to replay next turn. Kind of like a build your own Phyrexian arena. Top's very tricky. 3 mana, draw 1. Sort of. Because, like, both pieces stay around. So next turn, you 1 mana and then another mana, and you're, like, getting another card deeper. It's kind of like cracking a clue every turn, right? The first time you do it, it's 3 mana, though. that vocal delivery is so annoying. It's so obnoxious. With me. But it's so Offspring. Fucking iconic. Yes, Angry Chewy. Huh. Well, I was going to do some stuff, but now I think I'm just going to play a Turtle. And you could play the top into the Turtle, but I think I'd rather have the top for post-Turtle. They rebought their Shatter guy, but the Shatter guy is not going to be able to kill a Kappa Cannoneer immediately because of the Ward 4. And then the playing Salvagers the Fairway is just like a bunch of memory activations, right? Like we can just rebuy the Ballista and the Key and stuff. It's not infinite, it's not impressive, but it's value. 4 mana. Natural Order. I don't think most Natural Order targets do it here. Fortunately. Yeah. They look pretty dead from my perspective. Oh, the Soul Cauldron fixes, so that's why it was being weird to me there. Oh, it doesn't interplay. Interesting. I was a little bit worried about like an Abrade on the Soul Cauldron in response to the activation. Or like a Besiege You there would have done the same thing. Cool deck though. Banff Drummer, thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing that Prime. Appreciate you. And Angry Chewy, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 30 months there, the big 3-0.